Hey guys, I hope you guys can hear me all right. I'm outside on the balcony outside of my house. I'm up here on the 12th floor and I'm getting ready to go into Kobe downtown area. I need to do some shopping. I need to pick up some groceries. Yuki's like out for work tonight. She's showing some people around that are coming from America for her business. She's acting as like interpreter tonight for them to go do some things. But while I'm gonna be in town, I want to show you guys something that's a little bit crazy, and it has to do with these kind of guys here. And while I don't specifically mean bunnies, right, not in particular bunnies, I'm talking about pets, right? And Yuki has a pet. His name's Noah, and I know he's been in a couple other videos with me recently. He's sleeping back here like a cute little guy, snuggled up against the window, getting the last couple bit of sun before the sun goes down tonight. And the thing with Noah is that he's an adopted animal, right? So when Yuki was adopting him, he was, a cute tiny cat. He'd been, she picked him up from a breeder. The breeder was giving him away for a very low price, right? Kind of what you'd expect if you think about adopting animals in the States. You go to a humane shelter, you pick up an animal there for a low fee, just the cost of kind of getting their paperwork done and that sort of thing. Or maybe you go to a breeder and you spend $100, $200, $500 on like a purebred golden retriever or something to that effect. Maybe if you're into like competing animals and that sort of thing. But in Japan, this is extremely different and was really pretty mind-boggling to me. So when you're in Japan, you get this sense that people really love their animals. When I say love their animals, I mean they really love their animals, right? They even love their animals that are robotic, right? And I'll leave a link to the video I'm talking about in the description. But people love animals here, and you see that in the amount of zoos or aquariums or therapy dogs or people walking their dogs around during the daytime. You see that sort of thing all the time, right? And so you get the sense that people love these things. They love animals. They love being around animals in nature. And you see that reflected in their religion, in Shintoism. You see that reflected in the t-shirts that they wear, or the little cats that have the hands that go up and down, or wishing for luck in the stores that you see around Japan. But the thing is, let's say that you want a dog, right? You want a dog, but there's no like adoption center or something like that around where you live. But you come into the city and you find a pet shop, right? And this is where things get kind of weird. I guess the theme of today is, what would your animal be worth to you, right? What would having an animal and reaching out and actually getting one, starting that extra member of your family, what would you spend for that, right? Because in America, I've always had adopted dogs. I've never one time gone into a breeder's house or anything like that and got a dog just for myself. And so when you come down this way and you see what they sell these dogs for, I think you'll be quite surprised. When you come to one of these pet shops in Japan, you're greeted by all the cute little bubbly faces of these animals, and in a lot of ways they are really, really cute. These places are always crowded, and people are always trying to take pictures and talk to the animals, and you get a sense that the people who come here really do love their animals. Just listen to what this one woman says about these dogs. So then the question becomes, how much would you be willing to pay for one of these animals? And these dogs are expensive. This dog cost almost $4,000, that's 380,000 yen. What do you think for this dog, this little tiny Poochie dog? He cost almost $5,300. He is crazy expensive. And this sleeping bulldog from earlier, this cute little guy who just looks like he wants to hang out with you, this guy's the most expensive dog, almost $7,000. That is crazy expensive for an animal. And cats are exactly the same too. Just take a look at these guys playing together, both $4,000 and $6,000 a piece. And so while these dogs might be really, really cute, and I don't want to de-emphasize just how cute these dogs are and these cats are, they're prohibitively expensive, I feel like, to anyone who wants to start a pet family. unless you're coming from a place where you have that kind of money to throw around. $7,000 for a pet? $8,000 for a cat? It seems like a little bit too high. And in doing some research for this video, and doing some research and reading about pet shops in Japan and reading about what they're like, I found some articles mentioning that these animals that get put here, 70 to 80% of the ones that you see end up getting euthanized and not adopted. And so these things can get really bad for the animals here. Sorry, I'm going by a bit of a pachinko parlor here, so it got pretty loud. But yeah, a lot of these animals don't have a life outside of these stores. And while they are beautiful and they are amazing, I can't help feel like it's a problem somewhere to have animals that are this hard to adopt. And I guess I'll add just this caveat at the very end of this video. I don't want to speak out about Japan too badly. I think every country deals with animal rights issues. Japan's notorious for its whale hunting. I think this pet shop thing's awfully strange. Been to China and seen the way that they handle their animals there. America's got its own plague of problems. And the Western and Eastern worlds both have issues with these sort of things too. And so, I don't know the scale to which these animals are treated or anything like that. But I think just as a human being, a person who loves pets, just seems to me that if you want to have a good relationship with your animals, a good relationship with your pets, and to have that kind of like, you know, equal atmosphere, what's the word? I can't, you know, this sort of relationship with animals, with respect and this sort of thing, you should make it easier for people who want to welcome animals into their lives to have access to animals, and having a $7,000 cat is not going to do that. So that was a very interesting thing for me to find out when I arrived in Japan. It's something I see all the time. Anytime I go out, I see these shops all over the place. So if you guys have any experience seeing those, or if you live in Japan and have bought a pet and didn't buy one from there, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really interested because I haven't seen a lot of alternatives. If you liked the video, give the video a little thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to read the links I'm going to leave in the description about this kind of thing. Keep in mind that some of these articles might be biased animal activist groups, that sort of thing. I'm not sure. I just read a couple articles about this whole situation. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video real soon. Peace.